All right, everyone, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the American Sim Racing Series and this 24th annual online All-American 400 here tonight, emanating from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Some of iRacing's best super late model drivers and teams has unloaded here in Nashville, Tennessee to find out who is going to walk away with the 2021 title of the online All-American 400 here this year. And oh boy, am I looking forward to this super late model action. Some of the best, just looking in the lobby of guys that I know from the community and iRacing as a whole, this is by far some of the best talent that I have seen in one super late model field. If this is your first time on Extreme Sim TV, I'm Matt here with Extreme Sim TV, and I'll be bringing you all the action here tonight from the online American 400. Before we do that, we're going to go step aside. We're going to give a shout out to our channel partners, the Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. And when we come back, we'll take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's 24th annual online All-American 400.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
All right, back here at the track once again. Thank you always to Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast for being on board. Now, let's take a look at where we're at. Qualifying underway right now for this one. If you do not know about this race, well, you're about to be in for a treat. 400 laps around the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. $125 to tonight's winner. A big payday for whoever lasts 400 miles. Here tonight, you got to have a fast car, a good setup. More importantly, you're going to have to keep that car clean for 400 laps around this racetrack here tonight. This little short track has its own set of challenges. These drivers will be facing over 400 laps here tonight. Again, I anticipate a lot of bent sheet metal over the next 400 laps here this evening. This one is going to be one for the record books. I assure you that. With drivers with Kuhn in here. Kuhn, very well known around the super late model official racing scene that I personally take part in. He's ran off and left me a couple of times. Myself, not being able to keep up with him, just a ton of drivers. What about Dalton Collins in here trying to get it done? Seen him around as well. Also in this field here tonight, Caleb Nelson, Dalton J. Martin, just a few, but not surprisingly, Ryan Kuhn right now top of the leaderboard and ready to go. What about Tyler Holden? Tyler Holden, another one. Expect him to be fast here tonight as well. But with this many race cars on this little racetrack, the first objective, the first thing you got to look at is, hey, I got to finish this thing. That is going to be your objective here tonight, is just get through, the 300 lap mark, go racing. And that last 100 laps, when we get down to it, you don't have a fast repair tonight. You've got to take care of this machine all evening long. And that, my friends, is going to be the key to Victory Lane in the online All-American 400 here tonight. So for the 24th time, the American Sim Racing Series will line these cars up. This series, established in 2002, here rolling into 2022, coming up on 20 years? Man, just unreal. And we are ready to go for the 24th All-American 400. The cars lined up at the end of pit road, ready to take on this racetrack. I'm ready. You're ready. We are all ready for what is going to be some awesome racing here tonight. I am just stoked about this one, folks. As these cars grid up right now, Collins hopping in his race car down there below the tower here, right here on pit road. Let's see if our starting grid is going to work tonight. I'm not completely sure if it will or will not. No, it ain't going to. Yeah, there it goes. So there we go. These cars are ready. You're ready at home. I know you are. You want to see these cars get to racing here in just a moment. But right now, the final few moments of these drivers just taking a deep breath here tonight, getting ready for all the racing that's about to take place over the next 400 laps. If you're one of these drivers, you're in the car, you're going to take a deep breath, you're going to get ready. You're going to say to yourself, 400 miles I've got to do here, or 400 laps here tonight, I have got to do, and I have to keep this car in tip-top shape all the way through to the end. You know, you can't get ahead of yourself. You can't go out here and go, oh, I gotta go win it on lap one, because that is not going to present you with a very good time, especially if you ding this car up early on as they roll off of the pit road at this very moment. They are ready. We are ready. Cars entering the raceway right now. They'll fall in behind the iRacing pace car to get ready to begin 400 miles here tonight of racing action. Again, thank you to Mr. Jim there that I talked to earlier today. Made this broadcast happen. We got it all together really late. Worked on it most of the day today to get what we've got ready to go here tonight, and I am looking forward to it. Pace lights off the pace truck at the moment. We are ready to go racing. And right now, the final lap of pace laps right here. You just got to take you a deep breath if you're one of these drivers. Say, okay, it's time to go. All their prelims, all their practice is over. It is time to get it done. 400 laps. That's all that stands between you and victory lane here tonight. And oh yeah, about 25 of the best super late model drivers on the service out of turn number 4. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. The American Sim Racing Series online All-American 400 is a green here at Nashville. Early on, Ryan Coon going to jump out to the race lead. Dalton J. Martin, Caleb Nelson there as well. Marshall Newton inside the top 4 early. There's Alan Young, Matt right there as well. He'll try to fall in line as they exit turn 4 the first time. Great battling up front. Tim right here at the end of the top 10. He'll hold his serve. Jonathan Smith, Jim Foose right there in 12th. Having a pretty good run so far. Tyler Holden, 15th here tonight. Deep in the field as well. But it's Ryan Coon taking the lead early as they continue to rock and roll here. And again, as we get going right now, 18-second lap times. You're just going to have to take care of that machine. These guys have worked on their setups. It's going to be interesting to see who went with a short run setup, who has got a longer run car. We'll find that out as this race wears on. Joey Donaldson right there, Lane Holzer right there as well. Jonathan Smith and Tim right there, nose to tail. There's the 41 trying to inch through. Jake Brooks right there in that 57. Jim and Michael there in 14th. Ryan Kuhn leads in the 72 camp. Kuhn pulling away inch by inch, now about 0.6 of a second over Dalton J. Martin. Caleb Nelson there in that top three as well. Those three cars setting the pace right there. The 24 machine, Alan Young, he's right now in that fourth spot, about 1.5 off Kuhn right now. Kuhn really putting down some lap times. Last time by 18.2 for Ryan Kuhn at the front of the field. No surprise there by Ryan Kuhn out front. We know he's going to be fast, and right now he's doing just that, leading the way as they rocket through 3 and 4. Martin kind of falling off of him here about 0.5 of a second. Let's look deeper in the field. Hunter Clark right here in the battle for 24th, 23rd on the racetrack as well. That's going to be interesting between those two. And again, lap traffic going to be a factor here tonight. We know Kuhn already starting to close in on the rear of the field. He'll have to dice, and one car in trouble down on the bottom of the racetrack. He'll tow back to pit road. We will stay green. That was Joey that ran into trouble in the 23. Early on, you got a long way to go. You can recover now. If you have trouble this early, I think you've still got time to recover. You definitely don't want that later on in this race. Again, 10 laps in the books here tonight. And right now, we stay single file. This race is going to run all the way into the dark here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. What do you do here if you're out front? We might not get dark. It'll be at least dusk by the time this thing's over. As you got right now, Mr. Jonathan Smith, the 32 camp running in 8th. But it's Ryan Kuhn out in front, leading Dalton J. Martin and Caleb Nelson. Still your top three, no change there. Alan Young continuing to run 4th. Marshall Newton and Kelsey Rogers. That's the top 6. Caution on the racetrack. There it is. The yellow is out. And we're going to try to determine the first caution of the night here at the Nashville Fairgrounds. Let's see if we can get a replay of that. And we're going to see if we can figure out what occurred to cause this yellow. Okay. Let's take a look here. 13 in the books here tonight. First yellow, and it's out of turn 2. Not sure. I see smoke. Looks like the 20 of Holden involved in something. Oh, that is Tyler Holden. Let's take a look. Tyler Holden. Little tag. Around he goes. And that's going to bring the first yellow out here tonight. Not much damage for Tyler. He kind of got lucky there. So that 20 machine not going to have a ton of damage on the side of that orange and I guess it's kind of space gray or something on that machine here for Tyler. Meanwhile, Kuhn leads early on. No surprise, as I stated earlier, we all, at least I know, and I'll tell you guys at home, Ryan Kuhn is a very, very dominant driver over on the official side of these super late models week in and week out. So me personally, I'm not shocked or surprised at all that Ryan Kuhn leads here with just 15 of this 400 complete. So 15 of 400 complete. We already have the first yellow of the evening. An incident there involving Tyler Holden. He went around, kept the car pretty decently clean. He'll get it lined back up, ready to go here in the American Sim Racing Series and their 24th annual online All-American 400. Again, if you're just joining us, this is your first time to Extreme Sim TV. This is Matthew Johnson in the booth for you. As always, I appreciate you guys coming out here tonight for what is going to be an epic race here at Nashville. So first yellow in the books. this time by, we will get that pace car off down pit road, and we'll be ready to go back racing here in the All-American 400. Don't mind All-American 400. Just a great night so far. See this beautiful field of super late models. 25 cars deep. And it looks like the incident report from pit road, Joey Donaldson, is going to be out of this event early. Hate to see that driver come in here early on in the 400 and run out. That's unfortunate. But the American Sim Racing Series, online All-American 400, is getting ready to go back green with Ryan Kuhn out front. Here goes Ryan. Green in the air, Kuhn back at it. No surprise. I'm not shocked at all. Kuhn right out front. I'm just not at all surprised. Kuhn leading the way here and doing a great job at it. Ryan Kuhn up front. Everybody else going to fall in line and do a great job of it. Side by side there for third. Caleb Nelson involved in a battle. That's Alan Young to his outside. They'll go double file. 74, Kelsey Rogers right there trying to take advantage as we'll jump on board with that 30 or the 36 of Kelsey right there. We're on board with right now out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, 20 on the board right there to stripe. Side by side, there is the 24 of Alan Young up high on the top side, trying to keep that thing rolling. They'll get back single file, and whoa, it's on the racetrack. We got some problems, and we'll go to our replay. That is Myers low and slow back straight away. So let's take a look at Myers here. What happened here with Myers? Low and slow on the back straight away. And just going to come out of turn 2, lose the back of the car. Car comes around, comes to a stop, and the caution comes out. Pretty good job by everybody getting by that one there. Again, could have been a lot worse. Car just kind of slid to a halt. And the yellow flag came out again here, but all intents and purposes, car's all right. He can keep going. But right now, Kuhn, and on the restart, you seen Kuhn there and Dalton start to open up that gap. And don't forget, folks, if you like what you see, hit that like button and subscribe for me. I appreciate it so very much. Hit 1,500 subscribers right last night. It was kind of a milestone. But right now, the All-American 400 is continuing to stay under the yellow flag. Right now, white's on the pace car as they continue to run. I'm ready, you're ready. I know we're all ready to go back at it here in just a moment. So here we go. Lights off on the pace car, 25 on the board this time by. We are ready for a restart. Probably going to be 25 on the board when we get to green. Here we go. Well, there's still lights on the pace car yet. 24 complete that time by. So not quite ready to go green here tonight in the American Sim Racing Series 24th Annual Online All-American 400 here tonight. As we continue to rock and roll this beautiful bean footage here tonight. I'm ready, you're ready. Let's get ready to do it once again. Light should go out this time by. And that pace car going to let him go. Ryan Kuhn will. Man, if I'm going to pick me a driver to win this whole thing early, how can you bet against Kuhn up front? Ryan is just so fast in these super late models. Everywhere you see him, right, you just cannot bet against Ryan Kuhn. So lights out on the pace car, 25 of 400 complete here tonight as we get ready to go. And again, I just cannot, absolutely not bet against Mr. Coon here tonight. That's not a bet that I'm willing to make. But here we go, green flag in the air. We're back underway here tonight. So we're back at it. Everybody into turn 1 and 2 pretty cleanly that time. The cars working their way down the back straightaway here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Here in this one, staying and running up front, Matt right there alongside Kelsey Rogers there in the 36 machine. Nobody out of that top half of the field pitted. Again, you do have unlimited tires sitting there in the pit box. But again, with 25, 26 cars out there, it's going to be hard to give up any ground. Probably not a good idea if you do. But Coon continuing to lead battle right here side by side. Kelsey Rogers, Caleb Nelson, double file right now, 4th and 5th. Matt 6th, Marshall Newton 7th, Jake Brooks in 8th, 9th is Jordan Jonathan Smith, and Michael Whitney right there in 10th. In the 44 camp, we'll get back single file. Him right there as well. And these yellows has really helped keep some of these cars back here around 20th, 21st, 22nd on the lead lap so far. But I mean, right now, Martin giving chase to Coon. These two cars, probably the class of the field over the first 30 laps here, really doing a good job getting away from everybody. Into turn 1, that's Ryan Coon leading. Coon leads that super late model off of turn 2. Dalton J. Martin giving chase right now. Trying to chase that rabbit right in front of him, known as Ryan Coon here early. Alan Young there as well. Look at Mr. Young as they thunder down into 1 and 2 once again. Put 32 laps on the board this time by. And what a race we are seeing here so far in this one. There's the 76er Marshall Newton. Jake Brooks right there behind him. Jonathan Smith and Michael. Your top 10 right now as we work our way around the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. These cars not running nose to tail for the majority of the pack right now. Again, this is open setup, so a lot of work, I'm sure, has went into every one of these cars before they ever got to the track here tonight. And what a night we're seeing. But Dalton Collins, Dalton really surprised at Collins sliding back. That's another one I know pretty well. Surprised to see Dalton Collins this deep in the field, and Tyler Holden for that matter. That's just some of the guys that I do know personally, and surprised to see them that deep right now. But the man I'm not surprised about, like I said earlier, is Coon. Man, this man, when it comes to super late models, he knows what he is doing, obviously. Up front again and leading by a good 1, 2, 3, 4 car lengths now over his nearest competitor, Dalton J. Martin, trying to run him down. So happy right here so far. This race is going so well with Coon right there leading. There's the 10 car of Dalton J. Martin right there as well with Alan Young. I'm just excited to see what the rest of this thing brings. Nelson all in the mix as well. And man, oh man, what a battle we are seeing on track out of everybody so far. Good clean racing to a couple of yellows. Had a little rash caution. That's kind of took care of itself. Right here is the 41 or the 44 and the 41 of Mr. Tim. Right there in front of Collins and Jarrett. Those two side by side for a moment. They'll quickly decide to sort themselves out. Hughes right there in Jim right here. Boost right there in the 15th spot in the 42 machine. Holding serve top 15 right now. Battling just ahead of them is going to be the 33 machine there. And the 41 of Tim and Jarrett right there getting after it side by side off of turn number 2. Back up front, checking in on the race leader, Ryan Coon, still with about a 6/6 of a second gap over Dalton J. Martin and Alan Young. That battle for second starting to heat up here just a little bit, along with the battle for third, really. So we got a nice little battle here for third. Right there is Kelsey Rogers trying to move forward underneath the 24 of Alan Young. And I will say the top four cars were cut within a couple of 1,000ths of a second last time by lap time wise. Coon now a little bit slower than Dalton J. Martin and Alan Young. So what's interesting is Coon's car set up to be a short run car. Will it burn the tires off of it? I'm concerned for Coon when I see that. I start to wonder, maybe he was set up for a short run and we're getting some longer green flag runs in as the sun continues to set here at Nashville. And how will that car change over this race? Concern has to grow in Ryan's mind as well. Battle right there is going to be the 24 dropping behind Kelsey Rogers. Rogers moving forward into third. That time by new P3 car, Kelsey Rogers in the 36. The 36 machine setting in third. That'll move Alan Young to fourth. Caleb Nelson rounds out your top five with Matt right here in sixth and Marshall Newton in seventh. Jake Brooks right there, Jonathan Smith, Dalton Collins, your top 10 here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Jake Brooks right there. Oh, little mistake there for the 57. May have got a piece of the wall there, not really sure. Had to really slow up. Did that 57 machine. They really had to check up here tonight, and we continue to rock and roll single file for the most part up front. Great racing overall, I have to say. Right now, as everybody inches through. Jake Brooks right there. Look at Brooks hanging on also. So as they continue to inch through here, there's Ryan Coon right there in the mix leading the way. That is Dalton J. Martin and Kelsey Rogers. Alan Young right there in the 24. Caleb Nelson in fifth. Matt in sixth. Marshall Newton and Jonathan Smith. Your top 8 here tonight. 50 laps into this 400 lap affair here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Tim Knott right there. Jim Boos. Jonathan Holston right there as well in the 16th spot. Egg Yellow is out. And we got a mess down here back straight away. That's Hunter Clark involved. Let's go to our race replay and see what we've got. What caused this mess down here? Let's see. All right, there is Clark. He is alongside the 2 machine. Clark. Oh, big contact. That's Jeffrey Johnson that got into Clark. Both those cars hard into the outside wall, now down into the inside wall for the 2 of Jeffrey Johnson. One more look at it as they exit turn 2 here. Just wham, 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 and around they go. And meanwhile, we do have cars on pit road. Everybody down pit road here. Going to be 4 fresh tires and fuel. Ryan Coon on pit road. Boost Jim going to stay out here. He'll assume the race lead. The Coon will lose the race lead for the first time tonight with that pit stop right there. So Coon, 4 tires and a fuel, I would imagine. And we'll go back live here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. 53 laps into this one, headed towards the first 100 being in the books here tonight. Now Jim Foose will hit pit road. So there we go. Foose on pit road as well. He'll take tires. He'll surrender the lead back to Coon. And folks, I'll take a quick commercial break. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, as we get back at it here, 55 of 400 complete here tonight. Lake's getting ready to go off on the pace car here tonight as we continue to run. And what has been a really great race so far in the 24th annual online All-American 400 here tonight. Kind of feel bad for our channel partner AJ Capola, not able to make it tonight. He would have loved to have got to broadcast this, but he had to go do the Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast recording. So here we go, field double file once again as we get ready to go one more time. 56 of 400 complete. Here we go. Field working through, ready to go right now. Here we go. Double file once again. Off of turn 4, green flags in the air. We're back racing here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Man, what a great race so far. 57 of 400 complete here tonight. Ryan Kuhn back out front. Martin, there's Young. Yellow back out. We got trouble front straight away. A couple of more cars going to be involved in an incident here. One car sitting sideways on the racetrack. That is Jarrett there in the 33. Let's take a look at what happened to bring the yellow back out here once again. This time for the 33 machine. All right, into 3 and 4. Let's take a look. Ooh, Holden just got in the back of him. There's a little bit of a check up there. And Holden turned him around. And that will bring the yellow back out once again here tonight. And we will get back single file. So again, it's unfortunate, but it does happen. Yellow back out here tonight one more time. And cars will slow back down. Let's take a look, if we can, at our statistics for tonight. Here is our race statistics for the evening so far. 4 cautions for 16 laps. Fastest car on track is the race leader of Ryan Kuhn, who continues to lead. Man, that was unfortunate there. Just a little bit of stack up. And just like that, that's how quick it can happen. And if you're not careful, you get involved in that, you can really knock the front end off the car. So we'll get ready to rock and roll one more time as they are single file here tonight. I think my co-host is a little bit jealous because he just realized what race I was doing. We might get, maybe he'll be home before this thing's over. We might get him up here for a few laps at least. But we continue to get ready to rock and roll once again. 61 of 400 complete. I want to thank everyone for coming out here tonight and joining us here for the American Sim Racing Series 24th Annual Online All-American 400. I do want to thank Mr. Jim there. We talked about 2 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Eastern today, and got all this ready to go for tonight. And I was very glad and happy to be able to do it. Going to be a good one. So here we go once again. 62 of 400 complete. So one more time with 62 laps on the board. We'll get ready to get them fired back up, ready to go. So, right now as we get ready to turn it back loose, there is Smith. Kuhn, fastest car on track so far tonight. And I hated to see that yellow. I felt like Kuhn's car was starting to fall away from him a little bit. Thought we was about to have some good racing for the race lead. Now with the yellow coming back out, new tires on the car, I wonder if that is going to aid Kuhn here with 338 laps to go here tonight. 338 laps to go here from the Nashville Fairgrounds. And of course, here at Extreme Sim TV tonight, this is the first of a doubleheader tonight. The Sim 500 ARCA Throwback Series coming up at 11 p.m. Eastern. But right now, we're back racing with Ryan Coon leading the way here into turn one. Everybody will dive down back in the line. Caleb Nelson right there as well. Going to get in line also. 65 on the board. Jake Brooks. Jonathan Smith right there as well in this battle. Fifth on, back on track. So what do you think here? If you're these guys right here in this battle, Marshall Newton, and much, much more in this battle up front right now. And yellow back out on the racetrack once again. We got problems on the racetrack, and this time gonna be Dangle there in that 199. Gonna have a problem. Let's take a look, see what happened to bring the yellow back out. So let's go take a look at our replay. Dangle's on the bottom. Dangle goes around. Everybody does a good job avoiding it. Doesn't really get much damage. But nevertheless, yellow back out, 67 complete. And everybody will get lined back up once again. So everybody will line back up, ready to go. Everybody lined back up in their spots. Ready to get back racing here in just a moment, as we ran 69 laps here tonight. And Ryan Coon has led all but really one under a pit load cycle. Some cars electing to hit pit road here and get some more fuel and tires. Don't expect the leaders for a while. They stopped about 7 laps ago for tires and fuel. They can go quite a ways before they would need either fuel or tires. So they're in pretty good position up here where they would be here in the 24th Angle Online All-American 400. Gangle right there, Jarrett Hunter, Lane Hollister there as well off of pit road. Tyler Holden kind of recovering from an early race spin right now in the 20. Up into 11, just outside the top 10. Dalton J. Martin there, been playing catch the rabbit with old Ryan Coon right in front of him all night so far over this first 70 laps. It'll be interesting to see how that dynamic changes as the race wears on. So a lot of different things could change over the next, 331 laps that we've got left in this one. That is for sure. The field doubled back up. Here we go. Lights off on the pace car. Ryan Coon leads the way right now. We'll get the lights back off in just a moment. We'll get them back underway. 330 laps to go when the lights go off. 71 into this. If you're just joining us, this is the 24th Angle Online All-American 400 brought to you by the American Sim Racing Series, established in 2002. And we're about ready to roll once again. So here we go once again. Field ready to go green. One more time. Field coming off of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Here we go. 71 at 400 complete. Coon out front leading. Dalton J. Martin right there behind him, nose to tail. Eric Smith right there also. Caleb Nelson in the top 5, along with Kelsey Rogers. Look at Kelsey hanging on to this thing. Kelsey Rogers fighting through for 4th. Jonathan Smith and Caleb Nelson, your top 6. That's your top 6 right now as they get double file once again. And the race leaders starting to pull away again here. And we've seen that all evening as well. The top 2 starting to squirt away. Man, oh man, right now you see them double file up front. There's a 24-14 battle. That battle for that 3rd spot, you see it, or the third, right there in that 3rd spot, 24 machine, Alan Young, trying to hold serve here. Doing a good job top side of the racetrack. Let's go on board with Alan. There is Kelsey just below him. Allen right there behind him, going to fall in line. And then right behind them will be Caleb Nelson, who is having a very good run here tonight in the 07. So Nelson having a good run. And that's the way they set right now. Nose to tail, 76 completed here tonight of this 400 lapper. Brooks, Michael, and Tyler Holden, your top 11. Man, what a race we're seeing here tonight is now. Oh, contact with Holden again. And that time it was with the 10. He gathered up the car. That could have been really bad. Holden on the top side just made a little bit of contact, and nearly both cars went around. Wow. They'll get it straightened out. Brandon Hughes going to drop back to 111 now. He'll come under fire from the 13 machine who will work by him. That's a little bit of back and forth trading right now between Hughes and them. They'll jump in line. Foose back here in 15th. Look at Foose and the run he's having right now inside the top 15 in this one. Big field of super late models here tonight. Great racing so far. And we continue to do that. 80 of 400 complete. Right now, everybody hanging on right now over the first 81 laps here tonight of this one. Coon last time by 18.422 to the 18.481 of Dalton J. Martin. Those two kind of 2 tenths ahead of the field. There's a car down low. Caution. That was Jeffrey Johnson down low that these cars are going to work around. Good job. Everybody got clear of that. Didn't get involved in it. Could have been a little bit worse if you had multiple cars coming through getting into Jeffrey. But we didn't. So that was kind of a good thing, I guess. So we'll get back to the replay and take a look at what happened. So it was Jeffrey Johnson who got turned around. Let's take a look. So Johnson there on the bottom. A little bit of contact there. Car comes around. Good job not hitting anything. And with that being said, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back here for the 24th Annual Online All-America 400.
Hogwarts to Gotham. The nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
All right, back here once again as we get ready to get this thing back underway after an incident involving the 2-car brought the yellow out here. Cars exiting pit road as they work their way back through. Ready to go racing once again after 86 of these laps here tonight. 3:15 left on the board for this one. It's been a really good race all evening long as they continue to run here. 186 on the board. So again, 186 on the board here tonight. And we are ready to go racing once again. Field going to be double file. Working our way through. Ryan Coon up front, lights out on the pace car. The lights out there for Ryan Coon. He'll get ready to go back racing. 87 of 400 laps complete here tonight. Dalton J. Martin right there with Kelsey Rogers and Alwyn Young. Caleb Nelson in your top 5. Jonathan Smith 6th, 7th Marshall Newton. Jake Brooks in 8th. That's your top 8 right now as we are ready to go back racing here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway to put lap 88 on the board. Sunset continuing to happen around the racetrack right now. Continuing to go into the dark here this evening. And we are back underway once again. 88 of 400 complete. There we go. Coon out front. Right behind him, Dalton J. Martin. And side by side behind them as well. Everybody going to funnel in line once again. There's a side-by-side battle. Back a few spots. You see back here around to that 6th, 7th, and 8th position. 2 by 2 trying to work it out. Jonathan Smith right there trying to inch through on the bottom of the racetrack. 90 to go on the board this time by. There it is, 90 on the board of 400 here tonight at the Nashville Fairgrounds Raceway here tonight. Ryan Coon leads so far over everyone else. Ryan Coon leads right now. Good little gap over Dalton J. Martin. Alwyn Young back there in 3rd hanging tight. 310 to go here this evening. Just 310 laps to go here tonight as we continue to run. And what a night it has been so far. Everybody doing everything they can to get this done as best they can right now. Now, everybody's kind of falling back in line. 92 of 400 complete. And everybody back single file. Ryan Coon out front. Coon out front leading. Dalton J. Martin. Still fastest laps on the racetrack of any driver is going to be Ryan Coon. Out front, pulling away from the field. And then he's doing exactly what you want to do. Keep the car out front, keep pulling away. There is Coon pulling away from the rest of the field. Let's drop back in the pack a little ways. There's Matt, there's Dalton Collins inside that top 13. Boost back here as well. Jarrett Hunter holding back in 18th, right down to 20. He's had a rough night, got banged around a little bit. Up near the front, though, Ryan Coon leads it as they thunder down the back straightaway. Ryan Coon leads. Dalton J. Martin there in 2nd. 96 on the board of 400 here tonight as they continue down around the bottom. Alwyn Young there as well with Kelsey Rogers and Caleb Nelson and Jonathan Smith. That's your top 6 as they run. What about Marshall Newton right there as well? Still early on, but it's Jake Brooks in the 8th spot. Brooks inside the top 8 right now. Doing a great job, double file. Ryan Coon out front leading Kelsey Rogers. Alwyn Young right there, double file. Here comes to the bottom. That's the 07 to the 24 machine. Great run to the inside line. He'll look to the inside line. Caleb Nelson going to sneak down below that 24 of Alwyn Young. Young going to give him the spot for a moment. And Young will let him go. Smart racing by Young just to let that 07 machine go here. Still no real reason to race him that hard. Still really early on here tonight. And that's still exactly what they are doing. Kind of just racing smart here with lap 100 going on the board. 301 laps to go. We're going to hit the first 100 lap marker. 100 in the books this time. But right now there is Dalton J. Martin right there working around lap traffic. Ryan Kuhn up ahead as well. Kuhn pulling away further and further now. Really nobody can catch Kuhn at the moment. We got 21 cars on the lead lap right now. So unless Kuhn gets up here wrapped up in lap traffic, I think it's going to be hard for anybody to run Kuhn down right now. You can see it this time around. I almost feel like Kuhn's car is staying up with him more than it did earlier on in the night. It's really not losing it on the long run right now as the track continues to change going into nighttime here. That is not good for everybody else here. Take a look here, 90 degrees track temp right now. And I feel like that temp's going to continue to fall throughout the evening at least into the nighttime. As I say, nighttime's the right time, especially for these super late models. You get more grip to them. They pick up their pace a little bit more. These cars are a ton of fun, especially in the dark. At night, when everything cools off, the tires on these things, everything else, really like the nighttime. As we continue to march here into nighttime here in Nashville. Again, this Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, not an easy racetrack, right? It's not just a very easy track to get around. There are some challenges that these drivers are facing each and every lap that they go around here, trying to keep these cars straight and on the path to victory here, but it's not easy. They may make it look easy, but trust me, it is not. As we continue to 106 in, there's Dalton Collins right there in the 13 camp. Dalton Collins right there in the 13 camp. Everybody else right around them. My question has to be, if you're the race leaders right now, you know, if we start to go on a longer run, like for Kuhn and for Dalton, is that kind of what you want here? Is to really be able to start putting some people a lap down over the long haul here? Yeah, I think the answer to that would be, yeah, go ahead and get them trapped. But you take a look here at the stats that we've had 6 yellows over the first 109 laps here tonight, for 29 of those laps. There goes Ryan Kuhn underneath the vehicle, putting them a lap down here. 110 on the board. Kuhn starting to get into lap traffic, starting to put them a lap down. And that will probably allow Martin to close back in a little bit, I would think. This lap traffic will probably slow your race leader down a little bit. You look back through the pack, there is Tyler Holden, moved up to 17th. Jim Fuchs right there in 16th. Jarrett in 15th. Tim in 16th. 13th is Brandon Hughes. Michael right there in 12th. Good run for Michael as well. But these cars back here are about a tenth and a half, 2/10 of a lap slower than race leader Ryan Kuhn. However, Dalton J. Martin was faster than Ryan Kuhn last time by a couple 1,000ths of a second. You know, it's still close up there lap time wise between the two. But Dalton J. Martin, especially not giving up here, you still got a long way to go. And I think Martin knows that, and he knows the best thing for him to do is keep the pressure alive behind Ryan Kuhn right now. Yeah, so if he just keeps this pressure up, I think Ryan Kuhn knows that he's going to have company with Martin here throughout the evening. And I think, Martin's is not letting him get too far ahead. There we go. We look back to Dalton Collins. Right there in that 5th, 6th spot. Alan Young as well. As they continue to work their way through up front. Kuhn holding tight. Gap right now 1.8. Meanwhile, 0.6 off of Martin. That is Kelsey Rogers holding into the top 3 as well. Not letting them get away. But Rogers really not letting them get away in front of him here. Doing a really good job. As we look back through the pack right now, the 99 of Dangle will be the next car to go a lap down to Kuhn. When Kuhn gets there, and he's about a second a lap slower than Kuhn at this moment. So Kuhn, when he does get there, he's going to have to negotiate that lap traffic. You see it just on your screen. Kuhn out of 2. They're headed just down into 3 and 4 now. Now in the same corner as Kuhn. About 3 or 4 cars right there in front of him to negotiate. That may allow Martin to close the gap back up a little bit. If Martin catches them at the right point and Kuhn doesn't, that could play a difference. .66 complete here tonight. Kelsey Rogers right there as well. Alan Young, Dalton Collins, Zach, Jonathan Smith, your top 8. Here there's a little side-by-side action. That is Marshall Newton right there and Jake Brooks there as well. You see Jake hanging tight in the top 10. Michael there in 12th. They stay right with one another as they work their way back down the front straightaway once again here tonight. There is the OC at 7 of Caleb Nelson. 1.5 seconds to gap up front right now. And again, Dalton consistently about a half a tenth faster than your race leader right now. So it's interesting to see, has Kuhn after 69 laps kind of starting to see fall off in his car. And what happens when he gets up to these cars in front of him that will be going a lap down here before long. Again, 277 laps to go this time by. Brendan Kuhn, Dalton, Jay Martin, Kelsey Rogers, Caleb Nelson. Your top 4, Dalton Collins there in 5th. Alan Young in 6th at the moment, continuing to run. 125 on the board. And right now you look at Collins and Young, Zach, Jonathan there, Marshall Newton there as well. Newton's holding serve in 9th with Matt right there in 10th. These cars doing a good job inside that battle for a top 10 position here. As we continue to work these laps. Ooh, a little tight there between those drivers, but they keep it clean. Doing a good job. We've got a little bit of a green flag run going here with 127 on the board. .275 laps to go. Now 274 on the board this time by Brooks right here in the 57 camp. Serving right in front of Michael. Michael staying with him in the 44. There's Jarrett and Tim right there. That's 12th through 14th on the racetrack as well. The 12th through 14th right here with 129 laps on the board here tonight. These guys right now not really in too much danger of going a lap down, but you still got to have it in the back of your mind. Lane would actually be the next car to go a lap down. Running in 18th here tonight, Brandon Hughes right up in front of him, just a little ways. So Lane's got to be thinking in the 61 camp, what do I need to do to keep from going a lap down here tonight? To our race leader, Ryan Kuhn at the moment. There is Ryan Kuhn holding the serve in that 72 camp. Kuhn just getting after it and getting her done here tonight and doing just that. He'll stay with the race lead along with Dalton J. Martin, Kelsey Rogers, all inside the top 5 at the moment. 131 laps complete here tonight with 270 to go. Kuhn, a little bit of a gap over Dalton J. Martin right now. If you're just joining us, Kuhn started from the pole, has led the majority of this race. Kuhn's going to dip to the bottom. Lap traffic just in front of him there. Dalton J. Martin, Kelsey Rogers, Caleb Nelson, all right there in that top 3 at the moment. Everybody doing what they can. 133 going on the board, along with the 34 or the 07 of Caleb Nelson just behind them. But right now, Kelsey doing a great job, top 3. Right there with Dalton, trying to get around Dalton there for P2. Dalton's car maybe not as good. And yellow is out trouble right in front of your leaders. Wow. What happened here? That's the 111 of Brandon Hughes. Rings the caution out. 135 on the board. Yellow is out. Let's take a look at it. That happened right in front of your race leaders. Well, he was right there all by himself coming off the corner. Car's just going to break free with him. You see our race leader, Kuhn. Great job by Hughes to get on the brakes. Get that car wound up where it didn't go back into traffic. Because that could have been catastrophic for your race leader here. That could have been absolutely big and catastrophic for Kuhn. But luckily for him, that did not happen. So Kuhn right now on pit road. He'll take tires of fuel here. 136 laps complete. So this will be the second set of tires for Kuhn here tonight. But unfortunately, going to lose the race lead to Martin on pit road here. That'll be a little bit interesting. So we're going to flip those positions. So Martin going to be ahead of Kuhn first time all night tonight. He has been ahead of Kuhn, especially on a restart. But man, that's going to be interesting. How good Kuhn's car is. If I'm Kuhn, I'm hoping I can quickly dispatch Martin and get back to the front, but Kuhn's going to have to start on the outside. And I don't think I've really seen that car run on the outside all night. Over the first 137 laps here. So again, with the yellow flag flying here tonight after 138 laps in the 24th annual online American 400 here this evening, the yellow flag does fly, and the field will get down behind your iRacing pace car one more time as well. So we was set right here, 138 of 400 on the board, and everybody is ready to go once again. Thank you, Pit Stop TV. And all moderators, can you report to chat, please? All the moderators report to chat. I'm going to have to bring out the moderator army again for like the 10th time. Here we go. Green in the air. 139 to 400 on the board. Right now, there's the Tan Machine leading the way, doing a great job serving the lead right now. And right now, that is the race leader. That's the 10 machine up front, right in front of Coon once again. You can see them nose to tail. Coon doing everything he can to run him down. Oh, trouble. Big trouble out of turn 2. And Yellow is out. So again, caution on the racetrack. And trouble once again. So here we go. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can see what happened. And one more look at it. And who was that went around? Not completely sure. That was the 24 of Alan Young around back straightaway. Trying to get a look at it here. The Young went around and yep. Luckily, everybody gonna get around it. Let's see here, because that could have been a lot worse. Here's you see cars right behind him in the mix. There's the 33. Let's hop on board. As they come out of the turn, you're gonna see that car up ahead just go around. Yep, down there on the inside. Wow, Jarrett nearly went around as well. Had to pedal that machine up off the corners. So there we go. Caution is out once again here tonight in this 400-mile race. So here we go. Everybody going to be lined up once again here tonight. With 144 of 400 laps complete here tonight, back under caution once again. So again, everybody back under yellow here in this one. 145 on the board. So as we trudge through here, 145 laps of this 400 in the books here tonight in the American Sim Racing Series 24th Annual Online All-American 400 here tonight. 255 laps to go. 255 to go in this one, and up front it is going to be Dalton J. Martin who leads. He got the lead through pit stops over Ryan Coon. Coon hasn't been able to really get back to him as of yet. And we'll take a look here in just a moment. Here we go once again. Cars ready to rock and roll. 146 and 144 on the books. Coon gonna lead them here. And let's ride on board with Coon here. Let's see. For this restart. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Green is out. And there we go. Martin and Coon right back at it. Ryan Coon, great restart. Right to the back bumper of Mr. Martin, and nearly contact between the two. There we go. Battle for the race lead. Ryan Coon directly to the bottom. On board with Coon here. He'll be working the bottom. Underneath Dalton. Dalton to his outside as well. And you see it right now as they continue back up off the corner one more time. Down into 3 and 4 at the fairgrounds. Man, oh man, what a battle we got up front between these two drivers. The top two cars all evening long. Side by side caution. And I believe at the time of caution, Coon had it. So again, we're going to go back and see if we can discover what brought the yellow out again here tonight. And here we go. So, caution back out. And we'll see if we can locate the problemo with the C. Well, I know, look here. If we can locate what actually brought the yellow out this time. Not 100% sure. But nevertheless, 250 to go. Yellow is out. Once again, cars to pit road. Now let's take a look at our race stats here tonight. We've had 9 yellows for 40 laps so far, with 250 laps to go. Lead changes, well, we've had 6 of them all evening long, mostly occurring there on pit stops so far. Ryan Kuhn has led the most laps by far of anyone here tonight so far. He has led 139 of the 152 that we are working right now. Kuhn has been on it all evening long. We will get ready once again, and we will be ready to go one more time here tonight. So 152 of 400 laps complete here tonight as we get ready to go one more time here, and this one is going to be good as we near the halfway point of the American Sim Racing Series 24th Annual Online All-American 400. I want to thank everyone for coming out here tonight to Extreme Sim TV for this one. I hope you're enjoying tonight's coverage of the American Sim Racing Series 24th Annual Online 400. And we will get back at it here. So here we go. Field going to work their way through. Once again. It has been one heck of a night here. You can see the Kuhn out in front. Everyone else behind him as well. Martin there as well. So there is Martin. There is the 95 of Collins. Right there also ready to go in the mix as we go back to green here tonight. So everybody ready to go. Double file once again. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Martin leads the way. Caution, trouble. Front straightaway. Let's take a look at it. The trouble front straightaway. Let's take a look here at what occurred. One more look. Oh no. Boost spun the tires. The 42 spun the tires on the restart and did not go well for him at all. Let's take a look, different camera angle here. Take a look here down the front straightaway. And you can see the cars just checking up there. Alan Young does a good job picking through it there on the front. Fuso turned around backwards. More look at it here from Fuso's point of view. Right there's Jim and so they wrecked up in front of him, and then Foose just got turned around as well. Man, oh man, just a big stack up. Car gets shot down to the bottom of the racetrack. Man. Caution back out here again here tonight. And we will get right back at you here. 1 to 57 on the board. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in the American Sim Racing Series 24th Annual All-American 400.
Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
All right, back here again as we get ready for a restart here tonight once again. So here we go. Everybody will get ready to fire it back off once again for yet another restart. 160 laps into this one. What a night so far here this evening. And we'll get ready to go back green once again. So again, we will get ready to fire it back off up front. Ryan Coon leads the way. He's been pretty dominant all night long in that 72 camp. And he continues right out front right now. 160 into this 400 lap race here tonight. And there we go, green's in the air. We're back underway. Coon out front leading the way. Coon leads. And as we're back to green once again, 161 laps complete. There's Caleb Nelson, top 5. Rogers inside the top 5-4 as well. Rogers has been up near the front all night long also. Taking a look at Holden. Holden has had a pretty up and down night. He's been involved in accidents. Right now running 10th. He'll wash up the racetrack here. Cars will jump underneath of him. Tyler Holden has had one of them nights, and yellow is back out as we have a rash of cautions. Yellow back out once again. We'll try to determine what the yellow is this time. See if we can figure it out. I'm sure we can here. Let's see if we can determine what the yellow was for. Is a trouble out on the racetrack here. And looking. I don't know. Not exactly sure who went around that time. But nevertheless, caution back out. So we'll be back under yellow once again here tonight. So rash of cautions. Again, cautions tend to breed cautions here. Especially in these super late models. You get them all packed together, you start to have problems. And that's what we've seen here tonight is when something goes wrong, it normally goes way wrong, right? And when it does, it is not pretty. Overall, it's been a pretty clean race throughout the evening so far. We circulate under yellow at lap 165. So back under yellow here, but overall, it's been a pretty good night of racing here in the 24th Annual Online All-American 400. So here we go. Field coming to green this time by once again. But I tell you what, Ryan Coon, the guys up front, I honestly don't know who in the field can get by Coon, to be fairly honest with you. I mean, I just don't know. Coon's been so strong all evening so far. Here we go. Coon out front leading right now in the 72 camp. Coon there in the 72. Holding serve up front. And we are back under yellow here once again in this All-American 400. What a great race this has been all evening long in the All-American 400 here tonight. So lights off on the pace car. Once again at the front of the field, ready to go. You see Ryan Coon alongside Dalton J. Martin leading the way, ready to go back green flag racing. Here we go, coming to green this time by 168 on the board. So 168 at 400 on the board. Here we go. Green flag flies. We're back racing here at Nashville. Big run up front. That is going to be Ryan Coon, Dalton Collins, along with Martin right there in the top 2, 3, 4 cars. There is the Caleb, 7 of Caleb Nelson, Jake Brooks, Zach, Jonathan Smith, Jared, and Michael right there in the top 10. All right there getting after it. You can see it on your screen right now, nose to tail. What great racing we're seeing here throughout the field. One car low on the back straightaway. We're all going to get clear of that. Holden stuck top side right there with the 76 of Newton underneath of him. That is Marshall. Newton jumps to the bottom as they continue to run right now. What a race all evening. 170 of what is 400 laps here tonight. 170 of 400 complete. Coon out front pulling away right now. Ryan Coon leads right now with Dalton J. Martin right there in second. Hanging on here, 171 on the board of 400. At the moment, Coon out front leading, doing everything he can to pull back away from Martin, who is in second. Third is Collins. Fourth is Rogers. Nelson in fifth. Sixth is Zach. That's Jake Brooks in seventh. Jonathan Smith inside that top 8. That is Jonathan Smith. And probably back straight away. I've seen it just out of the corner of my eye. We got a car around, and that is going to be the 41. Caution is out. Let's take a look here at trouble for the 41 camp. Tyler Holden involved in another one. Let's take a look again. That 41 top side of the 76. And, ooh, wow. Got checked up there, nowhere for Holden to go. Caution out. Caution is out once again. We'll get you back to live coverage here in just a moment. Again, you're watching the American Sim Racing Series 24th Annual All-American 400. Already back here once again, folks, as we're getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. 177 laps complete of the scheduled 400 here tonight. Coming up on halfway through this one. And we will get ready to go back racing once again. I hope all you are enjoying tonight's coverage here of the 24th Annual Online All-American 400, brought to you exclusively on Extreme Sim TV. I appreciate everyone staying with us here all evening long as we continue to rock it through this one, as we near halfway tonight of this one, and what has been a fun race. We've had some incidents, but overall a really good race, I have to say, here as we get ready to go back green. Here we go once again. Everybody's ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Green's in the air. Here we go. Back underway here. Martin, good restart, falling in behind Coon. Coon right there back to the race lead. Everybody else will go single file back to the track as we completely go into darkness here tonight. Lights on around the racetrack. You see the battle right there on hand. Jarrett and Alan Young going at it. 180 on the board, nearly 3 wide behind them. They'll have to check up, boys. That ain't going to work. That was the 76 of Newton. It got split in the middle, 3 wide. So that's the way they run at the moment right now. 180 on the board of 400 here tonight. What has been an epic race all evening long. Now let's go to our wide shot here as you watch these guys work their way through. Here is your wide shot here. 182 laps complete here tonight. Boone out there doing everything he can, trying to walk away with one here tonight and doing a good job of it. Everybody else gonna fall in line right now. And right now, everybody doing what they can. Over the first half of this race right now. Right now, everybody else doing exactly what you've got to do to survive here at the fairgrounds for 400 laps. That's the other big thing. You got 400 laps you got to survive here tonight. And I think that is the part that a lot of guys are, you got to think about as you continue to run right now. Right now, everybody up front doing everything they can, trying to hang on. 185 on the board this time by a 400. A 185 of 400 here tonight. Nose to tail up front. What a night we've seen. Coon out front, fastest car on track. Martin right there in second. There is Caleb Nelson as well inside that top 4. Dalton Collins there as well. Jonathan Smith, Alec Young, all inside the top 10. A great race here, 188 laps into this thing. And Coon has led 175 of those laps. This has been an absolute dominance for Ryan Coon all evening. Unless something dramatically changes in the next half of this race, he is going to continue to be dominant right now. They continue to do just that. 189 going on the board. Ryan Coon out in front at the moment. Coon just doing a job of staying out front by about 0.6 of a second over Martin, Rogers, Nelson, Zach, Collins, Jake Brooks, Jonathan Smith, and Alan Young, your top 8. 190 on the board. Or to the bottom of the racetrack, that's Alan Young, Marshall Newton. Right there, Michael there as well with Jarrett, Tyler Holden, Lance Hollister there, Tim, Mark Myers. Myers right here in traffic as well. 191 on the board. So happy to see. And yellow is out again. And that time it is Mark Myers having a problem. Let's take a look at what happened to Mr. Myers here to bring the yellow out again here tonight. So Mr. Myers having a problem. Let's take a look to what happened here. Mr. Myers gonna be out here by himself. Well, he's got cars around him, but just got in the corner too deep, back in, stepped out, got it loaded up pretty well on the top side. Everybody does a good job taking evasive action and gets around it. Wow. So again, caution, 193 on the board. Everybody else gonna stay right where they're at here. As you take a look here in the ASRS American Sim Racing Series, established 2002 here, and this is the 24th running of the American owned line All-American 400. And Newton will stay out to get the race lead here. So give Newton a big one here, willing to stay out a little ways on old tires and try to get some track position here. And put in the chat, guys, who are you pulling for? Who are you wanting to win this thing? Write in chat who you're pulling for here tonight as we continue to rock and roll. Here tonight. 195 laps in the books. Who's the driver you're pulling for the most here? I think that's the thing that I'm interested in knowing. Who do you guys want to see win this thing? Who do you think should win this thing? Do you think that... And do you think Ryan Coon's going to continue his dominance? I think that is my questions to you guys at home. The first half of this race, it's obviously been Coon's race to lose here. Has just done an epic job of keeping this thing going for himself. Out front and leading the majority of the race. You see Coon right there in second now behind Marshall Newton. Tyler Holden moves to third. Wow, nice move for Tyler Holden. A little bit of strategy here, probably two tires for Tyler, trying to move himself forward as we inch towards halfway. So I got to give credit to Tyler Holden there, moving the car up, taking a little bit of the gamble, trying to get some track position. It's a great job by him, moving it forward. I got to give him credit. Big strategy play for him. Here we go. Here we go once again. We'll go back. Green flag racing, 197 on the board of 400. Field out of turn number 4. Here we go. Green in the air once again. We're rolling. Back underway here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Everybody back under green side by side. Ryan Coon gonna bolt down the back straightaway. Give Coon back the race lead. Marshall right there gonna drop the second. Coon to the race lead. Caleb in third, a little stacked up behind him here, double wide. Great moves here. The 20 machine of Holden sliding backwards here a little bit here on this old tires. Trouble behind Holden. Caution. And we got us a trouble. And that is Dalton J. Martin that went around. After staying up there with Coon, there goes Martin around. Let's take a look. What happened to Dalton here? Well, Dalton J. Martin just gets a free right there behind Holden. Car goes sideways with him. Does a good job locking it down. And there we go. Caution is out. We are halfway in the All-American 400 here tonight, halfway through lap 201 on the board, as we had another incident brings out the yellow right here in this one. So back under caution once again. 201 to 400 on the board here tonight. And we will get ready to go. Once again, 201 laps complete in the All-American 400 here tonight. So as we get ready to fire this thing back up, halfway, Kuhn has had a perfect first half. How will the second half go? We'll find out, folks. I got to step away the booth for a moment. When I come back, we'll talk all things half number 2. right, back. Sorry about that, folks. Back here after a Coco the Pitbull break. Back here, 211 on the board. Going back out on the racetrack. Thank you guys so much for watching here tonight as we continue here in the American Sim Racing Series 24th Annual All-American 400. Again, thank you to Mr. Foose, everybody that talked to me today, made all this happen as we get ready to go back green after 212 laps of the 400. Ryan Coon's been up front majority of the night here in the All-American 400 here tonight. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it, guys. It's been a lot of fun all evening long. And right now we'll get ready to go back green flag, 212 on the board. So we will get ready to go. Once again, 213 on the board. Lights are go off on the pace car once again. 213 on the board. So 213 at 400 complete here. Lights on the pace car. Ready to go once again. Ryan Coon out in front. Ryan the Coon man leads the way. Everyone else behind him trying to get by him. Can't do it just yet all evening long. He has been pretty dominant in the front of this field. Here we go again. Everybody ready to get double file. Once again, ready to go here. Again, the first half of this race, we had some yellows, some beating and banging, but majority, we got quite a few green flag runs in. This time the lights are going to be out on the pace car. We're going to be ready to go back green once again here tonight after 400 laps. After 214 of 400 here tonight, we're going to have 187 laps to go in this one. And don't forget, here on Extreme Sim TV, after this race tonight, we are not done. We still got to go racing here tonight in the Sim 500 ARCA Saturday night throwback ARCA series as well. That's coming back up later on tonight, but right now we're going back green, lap 215 on the board of 400 here for the 24th annual owned line All-American 400 here tonight. And folks, it has been an absolute doozy all evening long, and they continue to do just that. And again, folks, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here tonight. 215 of 400 complete. Dalton Collins, Kelsey Rogers, Caleb Nelson, and there is Alan Young right there as well in the top 5 side-by-side battle. Is Zach right there going to lose a spot to Marshall Newton? Maybe, possibly Newton underneath of him, trying to hold him back there. Can't do it as of yet. They're going to run side by side off of turn number 4 right now. Double file down the back straightaway. So double file up down the back straightaway here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Jake Brooks right there as well. Dalton Martin, who had been up there close to your race leader most of the night, now stranded deep in traffic, trying to work back through, trying to give him some sort of opportunity to get back to the front to Ryan Coon. But Ryan Coon's got a decent lead right now. So Coon out front, crossover by the 10, trying to come up with running room down the back straightaway. Coon to the bottom, or that is Martin to the bottom of the racetrack. Coon continuing to lead. Martin gonna jump under Brooks. And that will be for P number 8 on the racetrack, trying to move forward. Ryan Coon right now up front, leading the way, doing a great job. Holding serve right now, 220 of 400 complete. They continue to run right now. Let's talk a little bit more about what these guys are going after here today. Again, first place here tonight, $125. Second is going to get $75, and they're going to pay out to fifth with $15. And then the most laps led is going to be $15 as well. So right now, if Ryan Coon can win this race, think about it, he is looking at about $145 payday here tonight at Nashville. He's trying to take that number 72 to the bank, but yellow is out. That run to the bank going to get slowed down a little bit here because we got trouble back straight away. And yellow is out. Let's take a look at what happened. Hey, what, $145 for a night's work going to win here. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. And cars, let's see if we can find the incident. And right behind them, more rubble. I don't see who actually got in trouble this time. Oh, right there. Holy cow. Somebody on their lid. Let's take a look. Oh boy. Well, Tyler holding down against the inside wall. And oh, that's the 7 of Matt. Gonna go up and over. His not gonna come to an end. Let's take a look. Tyler Holden loses that 20 machine. Oh, wow. Of course, Tyler Holden is the owner of AMA and the AMA Modified Series. It's coming to Extreme Sim TV in February. So tough night for Tyler. Let's see if we can get an exclusive interview. I'll shoot him a message. See if we can get an exclusive interview with Tyler here. Let's see. We can get old Tyler Holden here. We can get an interview here with Tyler. His lights are on the base car. 226 and 400 complete. Back under yellow, 175 to go. And we get ready once again to go back racing here tonight. And what has been a crazy race all evening long. Cars ended up on their lid and everything else. And 227 and 400 laps complete. So here we go once again as the field gets ready to go back green. So again, 227. Oh, we get ready to go back to green. 228. So here we go. Double file one more time here tonight. 228 of 400 on the board as we get ready to go back green. Ryan Coon out in front of the field, ready for a restart once again. The Coon leads right now. Everybody going to be stuck behind him. Stuck behind him like glue here as we get ready to go back to green. Can Coon finish the night off? We're going to find out. He's going to have 173 laps to go. Green in the air. We're rolling once again here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Everybody into turns 1 and 2. Coon is gone. That's going to be Kelsey Rogers in second. Rogers holding serve P2 right now. Jumps down to the low line to cover that over Alan Young. Alan Young right there behind him. Young right there as well. Everybody else trying to get single file. Trying to get some laps in for them at the moment. Oh, one car sideways off of turn number 4. He'll hang, or turn 2. They'll hang on. That's going to be Dalton Collins deep in the pack as well. So Collins doing everything he can to hold serve here. Up on the top side, right on the hood cam with Mr. Dalton Collins. Collins, Marshall Newton right here on board with Marshall. A little bit out of shape, holds on. Collins up to 8, Jonathan Smith in 7th, Zach in 6th. Right now here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, Ryan Coon leads. Coon leading the way right now over Kelsey Rogers. right now. Everybody hang on. 233 on the board of 400 here tonight, just shy of 160 laps to go. Just shy of 160 complete. There's Kelsey Rogers in second. Caleb Nelson, Jake Brooks, Alan Young right there in the top 5 as well. Holden Serb doing a wonderful job side by side behind them. Lane right here in the 61 with Marshall Newton. Marshall right there doing everything he can. Oh, Newton into the outside fence, ate it a little bit. Keeps it rolling. 16 cars still on the lead lap here tonight after 235 laps. That's Tim in the 41 bringing up 16th right now. Boosh right there in front of him. There's the 42th Boosh. Meanwhile, Kuhn out there by himself leading, pulling away once again. Same song, different dance for Kuhn. Ryan Kuhn leads by a couple of car lengths, 6/10 to a second to be exact. 7/10 back to Caleb Nelson. Dalton Collins in 8th, Jake Brooks in 9th for 5th. There is Alvin Young in 6th right now with caution on the racetrack. Well, we got trouble on the racetrack, and we'll see if we can determine where the issue occurred. The caution is out. You see the yellow flag flying there. Oh, right there it is. Dakota going around. Caution out, and he'll bring it to pit road. Dakota having a problem on track. And we will let the yellow out. We'll get ready to go again. Again, this is lap 238 on the board in this one tonight. 239 complete. We got cars coming to pit road here. Pit stops are underway. Here we go, getting ready to get this thing right back underway. Ryan Kuhn out front, leading right now in this 72 machine. So it's Ryan Kuhn out front. Second's the 07 of Caleb Nelson, having a good run here tonight. There is Zach, Marshall Newton, Lane, Jarrett, Kim right now, the top 9. That's the way they set right now. We're going to get ready for a restart. But before we do that, let's go say hello to our channel. All right, let's try it again. Let's go say hello to our channel partners, Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast.
Hogwarts to Gotham. The nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
All right, we're back here to the online All-American 400 here tonight for the ASRS American Sim Racing Series, established 2002, Back at it here again tonight. Here we go. It's the Ryan Coon Show out front. Here we go. Green flag in the area. Air once again at Ryan Coon on the wow pedal. Coon gonna pull away. Everybody else gonna fall in line. Doo-dah day. They just cannot keep up with Coon today. I guess that kind of rhyme worked, but Coon pulling away. Right now, Dalton Collins now in second, trying to come up with a way. A little bit fresher tires maybe on the 95. Can he get to him? Can we get Dalton Collins to the race lead? Gonna be tough. Dalton Collins nose to tail. Dalton Collins right now in second. Collins doing everything he can. Nose to tail right now with Ryan Coon. 2:45 on the board. 155 to go here tonight. And Ryan Coon leads it. He's getting chased right now with Dalton Collins right there in second. Meanwhile, battle deep in the pack here. Look right here. 2 and 3 wide. That's around 10th. Alan Young with Jarrett right there as well. That's it in turn number 4. 2:47 on the board. And everybody doing everything they can here. 2:47 of 400 complete. Ryan Coon leading. Everybody else nose to tail. What about Jonathan Smith right here in the 32 camp? Smith trying to get clear. One car down low up front. Nothing to it. 0.6 of a second gap out front. Not missing anything right now at the race lead. Third battle for 13th. Side by side. 2:48 on the board. 248 laps complete here tonight from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. What has been a really good race here at the Fairgrounds, the American Sim Racing Series, 24th Angle Online All-American 400 here tonight. 250 on the board. $51 laps to go. Big move to the bottom. One car up the racetrack quite a ways as they continue to run right now. Right now, Ryan Coon right now leads out front. 251 of 400 complete. As they continue to run right now, 251 of 400 in the books. 149 on the board. Dalton Collins right there. Caleb Nelson there as well. Nelson, Zach, Kelsey Rogers right there as well. 253 on the board of 400 here tonight. Great racing right now. They'll head down the back straightaway right now. 253 of 400 complete. Crossover right there it is. Everyone hanging on. 254 on the board of 400 here tonight. Big crossover. Kelsey right there up to 4th. Ryan Coon leads the way. 255 on the board this time by. Coon leads it going underneath another machine. There's Dalton Collins in second. Third, Caleb. 4th is going to be Kelsey Rogers. Zach right there in 5th at the moment. 255 of 400 complete. Right now, 145 to go. Race lead stable at about 0.9 of a second. The race lead is stabled out here tonight at about 0.9 of a second. Here in the All-American 400 here tonight. Ryan Coon leads here tonight. 257 of 400 complete. Everybody fighting through right now. Marshall Newton, there is Alan Young, Jake, Jonathan, Lane, Tim, and Mr. Michael Jarrett right there. Jim Foose there as well. 259 laps going to be complete this time by. Up front, Ryan Kuhn leads the way at the moment. Kuhn doing everything he can with 260 of 400 complete. Kuhn just putting a whooping on the rest of the field so far. Does anybody have anything for Kuhn over the next 140 laps to try to go to victory lane here tonight again? Can't be overstated. $125 on the line to whoever goes to victory lane here tonight in this one. If I am Kuhn, if I'm up front, I am absolutely running away right now. If I'm anybody behind him, I'm trying to think of any strategy that I can possibly run through in my head that can get me up there by Ryan Kuhn. That is literally the only thing I'm thinking. What can I do to get in front of the 72 camp that's leading? 139 laps to go. Every lap ticks off here. Dalton Collins sliding back. He ran him down for a little while on fresher tires. Now he'll slide backwards under fire for second from Mr. Kelsey Rogers. Rogers right there underneath. Rogers doing a good job on the inside of the racetrack right now. He's got company right there with him, the 07 of Caleb. It's Nelson right there, Dalton J. Martin right there behind them in the 10 car. Again, he was up to P2 earlier tonight, had to go to the rear, was involved with a spin. Now he's right back up near the front as well. 135 to go this time by. You see Dalton J. Martin right there lurking in the background, just lurking, looking, thinking, trying to come out with a way to get around these two cars in front of him and start knocking the doors down to get to your race leader. Man, oh man. Dalton right there, trying to figure out a way to get through these cars. Traffic in front of it. And what a night it has been here tonight in the All-American 400 here. It's been a great evening of racing, and it continues right now on your screen as cars all over one another at the moment. Right now, 268 laps complete. Ryan Kuhn still leading. Kuhn shows no signs of letting up here tonight. Right now, we're 269 on the board of the total 400 scheduled here tonight. Ryan pulling away here. Dalton, Nelson, all right there as well in this fight with 270 to 400 complete. Just absolutely not giving up is any of these drivers right now. As you see the 10 machine of Dalton go to fourth. Dalton go to fourth just a little bit. He'll edge up alongside. And what has been just an absolute barn burner of a race here tonight. It has been an absolute barn burner all evening long, and it continues. Man, oh man, what a battle we have seen all evening long, and it has just been epic throughout the field. We've had some incidences, to be honest, not too bad, right? 273 on the board. Ryan Kuhn leads the way right now. As we continue to run right now. Getting after it at the moment. Ryan Coon. There's Kelsey Rogers right there behind him, doing everything he can. Wonderful job as they get after it here tonight. 276 400 complete here this evening. Alan Young, Smith, Newton, Jake Brooks. Just a wonderful night. Right now, 277 on the board of 400. Right now, Ryan Coon hanging on and doing a great job at the moment. $78 on the board this time by. Awesome racing so far across the board. There is the 57 of Jake right now doing everything he can. You look back at some of these winners here, the All-American, online All-American 400 in this exact event. Josh Smathers got it done. People just like Josh Berry got this thing done all the way back in 2003 and 2007 as well. Josh Berry went to victory lane on this in this format. I mean, it's just been a great deal for this community all the way back, years and years of running. People like Josh Berry has went to victory lane in this event. Skip Honaker got both events there in 2009, 2010. We move on. We're going to move down the line here. As you take a look here, it was Skip and Chuck that got it in 2011 as well. Moving forward, Bill Brown got it done. Both events. We move forward. Alan E. Wood there got it done in 2012, 2013. In this very event, Ryan got it done as well. 2014. Ryan, 2 times he went to victory lane. I mean, just great. Dale Owens been to victory lane. So look at some of the names that these guys are trying to put their names alongside of in this event here in the 24th annual one. Man, oh man, that just so many great names in the record books here as winning this event. And you look at it now, Ryan Coon looks to add his name alongside, right? So just so awesome to see, right? They continue to run right now. And they continue to do just that. Josh Berry's been to victory lane 3 separate times, and it's just big deal here if you can get this done. If you're Ryan Coon, it's not just about the money. It's the name recognition on board with it as well. I mean, anytime you can put your name in the same category as a winner's event as Josh Berry or some of these other guys that's got it done, big deal. And right now, Ryan Coon right there getting it done. Man, oh man. Right now continuing to work. 288 of 400 complete. And these guys out front right now getting her done, and Ryan Coon leading the way. Kelsey there as well. Dalton Collins. Martin there as well. Caleb, Zach, Alan Young right there. Also in 7th. 8th is Marshall Newton. Jonathan Smith, Lane right there. Jake Brooks, Tim Michael, Jarrett right there, and Jim Foose still in 15th. Holding serve as we come up to 110 laps to go here in the 24th annual online All-American 400. And they continue to do exactly what they need to do to go to victory lane here tonight. Caution on the racetrack. Oh, we got problems. If we can find out what happened here. Trouble here tonight. And here we go. Take a look. See if we can find the incident here. 293 laps in here tonight. I'm not exactly sure where the incident was at in this one. Nevertheless, caution is out once again here with 108 laps to go here this evening. With 108 laps to go in this one. Yellow back out on the racetrack. And what a great race all evening long this thing has been. And we know that Ryan Kuhn, fast race car, I suspect he's going to be fast all night long. And everybody will head to pit road under this caution brake. Unsure what the yellow was actually for there. We'll continue to look into it. But guys, coming to pit road here. And it's getting down to get it to it time here in this race here tonight for the 24th annual online All-American 400. And it's going to be so much fun winding down these last few laps here tonight. As you see the cars rolling off of pit lane here, rejoining the field. 295 complete of the 400 here tonight. This is going to be fun as they get ready to go once again. And right now, folks at home, Ryan Kuhn out in front has been the dominant race car all evening long and continuing to do just that. Kuhn out front leading. Ryan Kuhn has been all over it all evening. Can he finish this thing out? Can somebody else get up there and get it away from him and steal it? It is a Thunder. His Thunder. I'm just wondering if somebody can maybe steal the Thunder of Ryan Kuhn here tonight with 297 going on the board lights out on the pace car. This time by. We are ready to go once again in the 24th annual online All-American 400. And here we go. And green is in the air once again. Yellow and green flag back out, 299 on the board. Right now it's Ryan Kuhn leading the way at the moment. Kuhn leads right now behind him. Kelsey Rogers, Dalton J. Martin right there as well. Here we go, 2 and 3 wide behind them. They'll straighten it out. Martin right there in the mix, the 10 machine. Martin had trouble there. He'll gather it back up. 299 to 400 complete here tonight. 300 going on the board this time by. 100 to go next time at the stripe in the All-American Online All-American 400 here this evening. Coming down to it, the 95 sideways, the pack is coming, and we're going to have a big mess off of turn number 2. Multiple cars involved. Dalton Collins went sideways, which triggered this event. Let's take a look. 301 on the board. Dalton Collins going to go sideways. Watch the back of that car. Just step out on him right about here. Car steps out. Look at everybody coming. They're going to get squeezed up into the wall. The 57, the 07 there as well. That's Jake Brooks that went around. One more look from onboard Brooks. One more look here because Brooks just ends up trying to go high to avoid it. You see the car wrecking in front of him. Gets to the top, gets around that, but then gets clipped. And there we go. And yellow is out. 302 on the board. Cars on pit lane. Ryan Kuhn out front. So as we get ready for a restart once again. And you see the cars riding behind the base car. Back behind the pace car, 303. So with 303 laps complete, caution back out on the racetrack. Once again, Ryan Kuhn looking to win this one. And he has been dominant. Paul, we are at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, buddy. We're at Nashville in the fairgrounds. That's where we're at tonight here in Nashville. It's been a great race if you're just joining us here for this one. The All-America 400 continues. 305 on the board. Man. We'll get ready for another restart here tonight. Cars behind the iRacing pace truck right now. And we will get ready for yet another restart here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Double file, 305 laps complete here tonight. So here we go once again. 305 on the board. 306 this time by. Green flag back in the air. Right now, Ryan Kuhn leads. Rogers right there. Martin there as well. Zach Allen Young. Marshall Newton there in the top 6. Michael right there. Jim Foose in the top 9 now. Jim trying to hang on. 307 on the board. Foose trying to hang on right there, doing everything they can. 307 of 400 complete here tonight. As they continue to rock and roll here tonight, right at the moment, here in the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Coming to it here tonight with 308 on the board. Getting down at the fairgrounds here tonight with Ryan Kuhn out front. Kuhn leads the way. And I'll tell you what, Ryan Kuhn out front, Kelsey Rogers second. Third right now, Dalton J. Miller. Martin right there as well, Nelson. Kim, Michael, Allen Young right here in the top 10. Or in the top 5 as well. Now, keep in mind, top 5 is payout spots. There comes Dalton to the bottom for third. Dalton going to try to get the P3. Again, you finish in the top 5, you're making something, right? But if you're going to get up there and get the $125 payday and more importantly, the rights to say you are an Angle Online All-American 400 winner, well, you're going to have to get there and get by Ryan Coon. The Coon is out front and running away with it right now. He has been out front. If you are just joining us for, let's see, 294 of the 312 laps ran tonight. So if they're going to get by Coon here, they're going to have to do it now. They got to go get this guy. You're running out of laps. I understand. You still got a little less than 100 to go, but laps click off pretty fast here at the fairgrounds. And if you're going to get by Coon, you're going to have to start setting it up now. Ryan Coon leads the way. Out front. 314 laps to go. Here we go, 315 of 400 complete right now. L.C. Rogers right now as well, doing a great job in this one. There is the 10 machine of Dalton J. Martin. What about Ryan Coon? Doing everything he can also, but right now, Kelsey Rogers, Ryan Coon, your top few vehicles, 316 on the board. $317 this time by as they continue to run here, and this is going to be a dash to the end of this one. Coming up on 80 to go for Coon out front. Can anybody do anything with Coon? Can anybody kind of mount a charge here over the remaining 80 or so laps here tonight? Ryan Coon leads it right now off the corner, headed down the front straightaway. 318 of 400 on the board. Ryan Coon with Kelsey Rogers falling off the back bumper. Dalton J. Martin right there. Probably one of the other cars that can contend with Coon has had an up and down map, but with 80 to go, he's getting back in the hunt. Dalton doing a great job. Crossing the stripe this time by. Everybody getting after it right now. Right now, 320 of 400 complete. Kelsey, Zach, Allen, Marshall Newton right there as well. Michael, Tim, Caleb, and Jake, your top 10. Again, 322 laps on the board here tonight. Next time by Ryan Coon leading right now handedly over Kelsey Rogers. Rogers right there as well. What a battle up front right now. Coon leads it at the moment. So right now, 323 on the board. And right now, there is Kelsey doing anything and everything to run down Coon. $325 on the board this time by. And yellow on the racetrack. We got a problem on the racetrack. That's the 42 at Jim. What happened to Jim here? Oh. What happened to Jim here right at the moment? Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. Jim just goes around there, loses the back of the car, and he'll bring out the caution. 326 for it complete. Yellow is out, and Ryan Kuhn leads. Folks, we're going to go for a quick commercial break as they all hit pit road. 326 laps complete here tonight. All right, back here once again, 330 laps complete here tonight at the American Sim Racing Series 24th Annual Online All-American 400 here tonight. Here we go, everybody double file once again, 330 of 400 complete. We go once again, field ready to rock and roll. Right now, 330 on the board. 130 of 400 laps complete here tonight. Ryan Kuhn out front. Right there behind him, Kelsey, Ryan. 330 of 400 laps complete here tonight. Here we go. Restart coming, roughly 70 to go here tonight. Double file up front once again. Field going to be double file, ready to go green here tonight. We will have 70 to go when we get this green flag in the air. Green in the air, we're racing here at the All-American 400 once again. And once again, Kuhn leads the way. Here comes Kelsey Rogers right there behind him. Trouble, turn 2, big incident. Trouble, turn number 2, big incident once again. Let's take a look at it. Car's going to get turned around here, back straight away. See them all right here again. Let's take a look. They're going to get stacked up off the corner and around to go to 44 involved in that one. Ends up sliding against the inside wall. Caution is out. We'll stack them up, get them ready to go again here. Kuhn out front leading. But Kuhn out front leading away in this one as we come back live here. It is Mr. Kuhn leading. Second is going to be Kelsey Dalton. Probably the car that I would pick that could get up there to contend with Ryan Kuhn right now in third. Nothing doing as of yet. As the field rides around in circles. .333 on the board. .333 on the board. 334 this time by, and everybody's single file up front, getting ready for yet again another restart here tonight. .334, 400 complete here as they continue to clock down. 335 laps complete here tonight. And what a night it has been. The All-American 400 all night long, continuing to do just what we thought with great racing. It's been a great night, and they continue here as we inch closer and closer with 66 to go to finding out who the winner's going to be of the 24th annual online All-American 400 here tonight on Extreme Sim TV. Right now, off down the front straightaway once again. We'll get ready to get double file. The field ready to go double file once again, ready to get back racing. Yeah, Paul, man, it's been an awesome race all night long, and I'm hoping it comes through the broadcast just how good the race has been. And now they will be, looks like, single file restart with 336 laps complete. Rogers, Martin, Zach, Caleb, all right here as well, coming to green for the restart. Here we go, coming to green, 337 on the board. We are green here tonight. Boone out front leading the way. He'll jump back out, pulling away a couple of car links. Dalton J. Martin, Zach, Caleb right there as well. Alan Young, Jonathan Smith, Tim, and Jake Brooks right there as well. 338 this time by. Caution, yellow's out. And this time around, we're going to try to figure out what the issue is. But caution on the racetrack. Let's look for it. Here we go again. So yellow is out. Let's see if we can find where the incident occurred. Didn't happen here. Oh, behind me. I believe that was the 44. Was the 44. Let's take a look here. That was Michael. Loses the back of the car. Car comes around. Caution out. So that again is a yellow once again here tonight. Caution is out one more time here tonight in this one. 340 laps complete. Boone out front leading with just shy of 60 to go here tonight. And we continue to knock down the laps to the end of this one. $60 to go. Laps to go here in the American Sim Racing 24th Annual Online All-American 400. Well, as we get ready to go once again for another restart, 341 of 400 complete. We'll get ready for another restart. We'll be back. And I'm All right, coming to green this time by 3:43 on the board. Green flag back in the air. We're back rolling. 57 to go. Oh, big move to the bottom there for the 10 of Martin trying to pick up a spot. Martin to the inside. He'll draw almost even now. 4P2 with Kelsey. Can Martin get clear? Side by side off of turn 4 to the stripe. Battle for second raging behind Kuhn. Kuhn pulling away. Kuhn doing a great job pulling away right now. Right now, though, it's Dalton J. Martin to the bottom. Oh, Dalton nearly lost that race car. Hangs on, he'll jump to second. 3:46 on the board, Dalton to second. Cars stacking up behind him. That is Ryan Kuhn leading. Now Dalton trying to hunt him back down. Kelsey now trying to hold on to third. Fourth right now is that. Caleb Nelson there as well. 3:48 on the board this time by. Look at the top side movement there. That is Caleb jumping to the top side, trying to look for a way around. Oh, one car in the wall there, just a little bent. Caleb grabbing the fence. He'll hang on to it. Meanwhile, up near the front, Dalton a second off of your race leader. Ryan Kuhn, 3:48 on the board. Everybody doing what they can. Ryan Kuhn right there leading the way. 3:50 on the board this time by. You'll see 4:51 laps to go. Right now, he'll see 51 laps to go. Will the 72 camp. There you have it. 51 to go here tonight. Dalton right now, Ryan Kuhn leading. Dalton in second. 50 to go this time by. Ryan Kuhn holding serve out front. 50 to go. Kuhn leads. Right now, Martin, Kelsey Rogers, Zach, Caleb Nelson in your top 5 as well. In the 07, 50 laps to go. 49 to go at the stripe this time by. Right now, Caleb Nelson, or Ryan Kuhn, Dalton Martin, Kelsey Rogers, Zach, and Caleb Nelson, all in payout spots for tonight at the moment with 49 to go. Crossing the stripe again, 48 this time by. Kuhn leading at the moment. Right at the moment, right now, Ryan Kuhn out front doing everything he can. Last time by 18 O's. Second, Dalton J. Martin, that's a 18.228. Kelsey Rogers, 18.238. At your top of the field right now with 15 to go. Great race up front. Dalton continuing, Ryan leads. Dalton in second. Kelsey in third at the moment. Rogers doing everything he can to try to get back by. Can't do it. Zach sets fourth. But it's Ryan Kuhn leading here with 45 laps to go in the 24th Annual Online All-American 400. 45 laps to go here tonight. 3:56 on the board. That's 3:56 on the board. 3:57, 44 to go. Right now, everybody works the bottom. Trying to get it done here is Ryan Kuhn. Out front, pulling away. Kuhn doing everything he can. Trying to pull away right now the battle for second. Martin and Mr. Rogers going at it. That's for second at the moment. Martin and Rogers nose to tail. Off of turn number 4, 3:59 on the board. Rogers right there behind Martin. Sticks the nose to the inside. Can't do it. Rogers doing everything he can. Trying to get by Martin in a late race battle. for a top 2 spot here in this one. It would be big if he could do it. That would be the question. Can he pull this off? It would be really big if he can. And right now, in this battle for second, they continue to rage while Kuhn pulls away with 361 on the board. Man, oh man, 361 laps complete of the 400 here tonight. These guys still battling it out neck and neck for second. This is an absolute battle for P2 right now. They're letting P1 go, but the battle for second is ongoing. To the bottom goes Rogers. The 10 going to move up the racetrack. He'll let him have a half a lane now. Now a 4-car lit to the bottom. That is going to be Rogers underneath. Drag race down to the stripe. There they go. Mr. Rogers and Mr. Martin going at it for second. Rogers a little contact with the left front. That's going to send Dalton back to third, now maybe fourth. Dalton under fire from Zach now. Zach underneath Dalton. Side by side off of turn number 4. Dalton trying to hold serve to third. He will hold tight right now in third. Back single file. Meanwhile, out front, Kuhn doing everything he can. You see the brake loaders glowing on that 72 that leads. 365 on the board. 36 to go. Again, you're looking at it right here. Out front, Ryan Kuhn leads the way. 365 laps ago, we started this adventure into the 24th annual On the Line All-American 400. And Kuhn has absolutely been dominant. Now 35 laps away from victory lane. 347 of the 366 has been led by Ryan Kuhn. What a dominant performance. And right now he's got about a 2.5 second lead for Ryan right now as we come up on 33 laps to go. Only shot these guys behind him have even got at this point is maybe possibly a late race caution to mix things up. Other than that, it is show me the payday for Ryan Kuhn. Ryan right now leading by a mile over everyone else. There's Nelson in the top 5, Alan Young, but there's 369 on the board. 369 laps complete, 370 this time by. And right now, with 370 of 400 complete, Ryan Kuhn out front leading here at the fairgrounds. 30 laps to go on board with Kuhn right now. You see him just knocking down the laps here at the fairgrounds right now down the back straightaway. 30 to go now, coming to 29 for Kuhn. Kuhn 29 laps away from victory lane here tonight. Take a look here out at that number 10 machine. Back to third, Rogers in second, doing everything he can to hold on P2 at the moment. Third is Zach, Caleb Nelson, Alan Young right there in the top 5 as well. I'm just so happy to see. And yellow is out. Caution on the racetrack. See if we can find what happened. Yellow back out once again. Here's that late race caution we talked about. See if we can find out what happened. Let's see here. see if we can figure out what happened as we went to yellow. What happened to bring this caution out? 376 on the board here. Not quite sure. What the yellow was actually for, but boy, oh boy. Ooh, right there. One more look at it. The back of your screen. Car gets an offensive. Ooh. Wow. That brings out the caution. Lap 376. Coon now to pit road. 4 tires and fuel for everyone up front. So again, 4 tires and fuel. Everyone up front gonna hit pit road. Here we go again. 377 laps complete of 400 here tonight. Just shy of 20 laps to go in the 24th angle all angle online All-American 400 here tonight on the channel. So what is going to be a great finish here tonight? Stay tuned. Ryan Coon has been dominant, has led 360 laps here tonight. Can anybody pose a late race charge within the last 20? That is going to be the question. It'll be 20 laps to go here tonight. We are coming up on the 3-hour mark for this race so far. Again, we went racing at just after 45 after 7 East Coast time. Now coming up on 10:45. We are down to the last 20 laparoonies, guys. 20 to go, and the field is stacked up behind the iRacing base truck. Here we go. It'll be a 21 lap dash to the finish. Coon out front, bringing them to green. Here we go. Green flag to fly. Field out of the corner. Did not get a good restart. There goes Dalton to the bottom. Dalton going to try to go back to second. It was really early on in the race where Dalton was able to compete with Coon a little bit. But now stuck in third, trying to get back clear. Can't do it just yet. Side by side, the 10 out of shape. The 10 going to fall back now. There's the 74 putting his nose in there. 20 to go. Contact. He'll get out of shape. Multiple cars out of shape down the back. There we go. Battle for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th right now. One car sideways at the 57. And caution is out. There you have it. Let's take a look. But again, caution on the racetrack there. The 57 going to go for a wild ride. Car just going to get loose here. Let's take a look. Down on the bottom, comes through. And car just going to come around with him. Oh, nothing he can do. Locks it down. Good job keeping it out of the wall. I will give him that, but that could have been a lot worse. Kept it out of the fence. But that brings out yet another yellow here with just shy of 18 laps to go in this one. So we're not done yet, folks. But man, oh man, if you've been with us from the get-go here, it has been an absolute great race here tonight. And we're not done yet, folks, by any stretch of the imagination. We're not done yet. We're going to stack them up. We're going to go again here in just a moment. Let's take a look here. They're going to all get ready to go here. And we'll get ready to cover it to the end here. 57 will come to pit road. Who do you think's going to go to victory lane here tonight? That is got to be the question of the evening, right? Who takes it to victory lane? Who does not? Man, oh man, this race, which has been an amazing one all evening long. What a night. We'll get ready for a restart here in just one moment. Angle. Jesus, man. 369. Sweet here tonight. 386 laps is complete here. Ryan Coon still out front going after it here. He will take the restart when we do go green. Lights off on the pace car. $29 laps. We got 29 laps to get these laps in here tonight to finish this field. Going to be double file once again. Boom out front leading. Lights on the pace car. Everybody getting ready to go. What do you do if you're Ryan Coon trying to keep everybody behind you, including Zach and everyone else? 370 laps led for Coon. Just unreal. And green is out. We are racing here once again, back underway. Coon, great restart here. Everyone else going to follow in line, coming down the back straightaway once again. Back at it once again. Ryan Coon 269 on the, or 369 on the board here, and we continue to run 12 laps to go now in this one. Coon out front leading. You can see it right now. Coon leading the way by a mile over everyone else. 4/10 back right now. That is that. Trying to close in. 11 to go. 11 laps to go in the 24th Angle Online All-American 400. 11 laps to go for Ryan Coon. 371 laps led here tonight. Coon over Zach right now. Down the front straightaway, 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go in the American Sim Racing Series 24th Angle All-American 400 right now. 9 to go. Man, oh man, 9 laps to go. Right now, Coon up by a pretty good ways over Zach and Dalton Martin right there as well. Everybody behind him ready to go. 8 to go. One car sideways. That's going to be a caution. There it is. Caution's out. And that is going to be Caleb Nelson losing it. Going around, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the replay once again. Here we go. There is the let's see what happened to Nelson. Out of turn number 4. Caleb Nelson gonna go around with 7 to go. And here we go. Around he goes into the inside, and nothing he could do but lock that thing down. And now with 7 laps to go, Ryan Coon leads. 6 to go now. We will get at least one more restart that Coon will have to hold on. A late race charge possibly. If I'm Ryan Coon and I'm sitting here with the race lead, I'm thinking this is going to be a last lap charge to my bumper. I have to do everything to protect myself in turn one. If you're everyone else behind Ryan Coon, you're thinking, go for it. You know, what will you do for $125? Do you send it down there and tag the back bumper to the 72 and move them? I mean, think about it. To get your name up there with the likes of Josh Berry that's won this great race, you have an opportunity. That is the thing. You have an opportunity here. Now, what do you do here to win at the fairgrounds? I mean, you know, you never know. Can the 10 get to his bumper? Can he stay with him? On the restart, can Dalton really stay with Ryan? We haven't seen it much yet, but 4 laps to go. Less than that when the restart comes. You're going to have to do something. Ryan Coon leads. Marshall and Moore on pit road. Let's see what happens. 3 to go. Black's getting ready to go out on the pace car. Lights are out on the iRacing pace car. It's going to be a 2-lap dash. I am that 10 car. I'm going to get to the back bumper of Coon, and I'm going to give it all its worth down into turn 1. If you're Ryan Coon, I'm going to try to stack the field up. I don't know that Zach can do anything on the top. I think the 10 has more of a chance down here in 1 and 2 to do something. Here we go. 2 laps to go. Pace truck is off. Green flag going to wave here tonight. Green in the air, and Coon got away. Great job by Ryan. He'll put a gap. That's what he needed to do. 2 to go. They'll funnel in behind them. Contact. Around goes the car. Yellow is out, and we'll stack them up again. No way. Caution. Let's take a look at the replay. Green, white, checkered in the All-American 400. Here we go again. Let's take a look. We knew it was a possibility here tonight. And just comes down. Right on board with Dalton. Now, does he get an EOL for that? That's going to be the question. Here's the restart. They thunder off right here. And the 34 just tries to get clear down. And there he goes. Wow. Dakota Clark. One more look. That wasn't officially the 34. One look deeper in the pack. One more time here. There's the contact up in front of them. Wow. So, the 10 still holding his spot. So I don't think he'll go the rear here. And again, I'm not going to blame, anybody in that situation. It's the last few laps here. You're trying to get down the line and go. Two laps to go this time by. You can't really blame anybody in that situation. E24 angle Online All-American 400 is coming down to this. Green, white, checkered attempts. Here we go. Everybody stacked up behind the pace car. We'll get another attempt at it. Here we go, 2 laps to go this time by. So it'll be 2 laps to go when we get the green here. File restart now. Ryan Kuhn out in front. Has led all evening long. Now, they will come through 3 and 4 once again. We'll get the green flag this time. Ryan Kuhn out front. It's going to be Zach in second. A little bit of bump on the start, but what a green. Well, he didn't get him hard. He bumped him a little bit. Not too bad here. 2 laps to go here right now, and Kuhn is gone. Kuhn leads down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Ryan Kuhn is going to see the white flag. 1 to go in the 24th Angle Online All-American 400. Ryan Kuhn out front leading down the back straightaway, a half a lap away. Into 3 and 4. He's led 388 laps tonight. Ryan Kuhn is going to go to victory lane. $125 richer, plus the $15 for leading the most laps. Congratulations to Ryan Kuhn. Zach second, Dalton Martin third, Alan Young fourth, and Jarrett in fifth. The final payout spot. But it's the 72 of Ryan Kuhn putting his name in the records books. You, sir, are in 24th Angle Online All-American 400 race winner here tonight at Nashville. Congratulations to the 72 of Ryan Kuhn. And he is going to burn it down after a dominant performance here tonight in Nashville. Wow. Ryan Kuhn, 388 laps of the 400 completed here tonight, was led by your winner, and now at the start-finish line is Mr. Ryan Kuhn celebrating his dominant win here tonight. Ryan Kuhn, victory lane. Congratulations to Ryan, and what a great race it was here over these 400 laps here. It was great to get the call of this all evening long. I appreciate all the drivers that came out tonight. Everybody that made this event happen. It was absolutely epic, as we got a race immediately following this one. So I can't stay on long. We're literally 15 minutes away from the second race of the night. So we cut it just in time. A little less than that, actually, about 10 races. 10 minutes away. So thank you guys for coming out here tonight. And what was an epic race. I have got to go get ready for the next one, the Sim 500 ARCA Throwback Series. Thank you guys for this one here tonight. What a great evening of racing it was. Ryan Kuhn, sir, I know if you're listening, congratulations, my friend. You, sir, or the 24th Annual Online All-American 400 race winner. Guys, it was an epic night of racing. I've got to go get ready for another race. Thank you everyone for coming out. I appreciate it so very much. Again, it was a privilege to call. Until next time, hopefully again we'll see you soon. It's been Matt in the booth. You just watched the American Sim Racing Series, 24th annual All Online All American 400. Your winner tonight, Ryan Coon.